APC leader urges mine workers to demand their salary increase. And South African Paralympics take 12 medals and hope to bag more tonight. With the latest news updates, I'm Hasina Gori. African People's Convention leader Themba Godi has urged striking lineman workers not to retreat from their demands for salary increases. Godi was addressing close to 3,000 people at Wonderkop in Maracana in the northwest, at the site where 34 miners were killed last month. He says should the workers go back to work without being granted the 12,500 rand wage that they want, this would be tantamount to betrayal of those workers killed by the police last month. Meanwhile, Lonmin Mine Management says it's not planning to dismiss the striking workers who were arrested. The company says it respects the legal and other processes. 162 out of about 270 people were released yesterday after charges of murder against them were provincially dropped by the Garankuya Magistrates Court. The mine says not all of them are its employees. Petrol stations across the country are expecting a rush today to beat the latest price increase. At midnight, the price of petrol will go up by a steep 93 cents a litre, while diesel will go up by 69 cents. The latest increase comes after a slight dip in the fuel price earlier this year. Durban-based economist Professor Dilip Garash believes it's unfair to expect motorists to play a wait-and-see game every month and says government should find a way to balance the cost of fuel.
We all say that what goes up must come down, but we know that this doesn't really happen. With major corporates, what they really do is when the price of fuel goes up, they push up their prices, but they don't bring it down. So I believe the government needs to play a role. They should consider setting up what I would call a stabilization fund, where increases and decreases are controlled. And ideally, we should see a fuel price change probably 3 times a year. This will create some kind of stability in the price itself, and this happens in some countries.
And finally, South Africa's medal haul of 12 medals at the Paralympic Games in London is expected to improve tonight after Natalie du Toit advanced to the finals of the women's 400-meter freestyle S9. Du Toit dominated this morning's heat, finishing in a time of 4 minutes 32.59 seconds, more than 20 seconds ahead of her closest rival, Stephanie Millward from Great Britain. Du Toit's teammate Emily Gray came 5th in the same heat and also advanced to tonight's final. Another South African, Shireen Shapiro, was also impressive in the heats of the 100 meters breaststroke S10. She won her heat in a time of 1 minute 9.46 seconds, the second fastest time going into this evening's final. Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak's Option 1.